Raptors clinch the second seed in the Eastern Conference with their 108-99 victory over Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies there this afternoon. It was not pretty, but a win is a win, and people can be happy now. 50-win season. You've clinched second in the Eastern Conference. You won the Atlantic Division. There we go. Okay? Now we turn our focus to playoff basketball, and the competition revs up starting tomorrow against Milwaukee. But let's get to this game real quick because, like I said, it was very sloppy for the Toronto Raptors. 26 turnovers. We have talked about that constantly in each of these videos coming up to this one. And turnovers have been an issue in almost every single game. The only game that it really didn't was against the Lakers. But even then, the first half was bad. They were fantastic in the second half. But again, the total numbers were still pretty high. 26 turnovers. It was sloppy basketball today. You'll take the win for whatever it is. And you did see some positive things from the Raptors today. And people want to talk negative all they want, and that's fine. They can do that. But I'm here to talk positives because there is quite a few. First off, you win. You get back into the win column after losing by 22 to the Boston Celtics. You got smushed. Everything was going bad. You were terrible. Turning the ball over. Can't make shots. Can't defend. It was awful. The Raptors got their defensive ways back by holding the Memphis Grizzlies to 99 points on 41% shooting and 33% from three. They did a really good job defensively in the game. And obviously they turned the ball over. Where are they? 22 turnovers. So the active defense of the Raptors continued to do that. And you saw some good things on the defensive end. And that's a very good positive. When this team is defending well, we all know that's where they lie. If their defense is not playing well, it's going to be tough for the Raptors to win. But if their defense is in sync and it's clicking, it's going to be hard to beat the Toronto Raptors, right? Now, let's go through quarter by quarter here because it was a flipping roller coaster ride. First quarter, Raptors -5, 25-20. Again, offense not clicking. In the second quarter, the offense was clicking. 40-29 Raptors in that second quarter, up 6 at halftime. All right, in the third quarter, Raptors defensively tighten up and are awesome. They only allow 17 points, score 28. You're up big. You're up, math, 6, up by 11, 17. You're up by 17 after 3 quarters of play. You're feeling great. Close the game out strong and will be awesome. The team kind of slows down. The offense stops working. The defense collapses a bit. And at one point, they went almost 8 minutes with scoring 4 flipping points. The offense shriveled up. They were turning the ball over a ton. They weren't defending well enough. And they lost the fourth quarter 28-20. They were able to win, but at one point, it was a 3-point ball game. You can't let that happen. In a playoff game against a very good basketball team, you will lose that. Now, obviously, we never doubt the Raptors, so I can't say they're going to lose it. But, hey, Memphis is not a great team, and their playoff hopes are getting crushed every single game they lose now. With all these other teams playing hard and fighting to get in. And, yeah, they played hard. But the Raptors should have won this game a lot more, and they kind of let off the gas pedal and allowed them back into the basketball game where they shouldn't have been. And they did pull away late. Pascal hit a couple big threes late in this game to kind of propel the Raptors just that much more ahead to kind of put the nail in the coffin for the Grizzlies. And I've noticed that with Pascal. We've seen that a lot this year, going back to pre-COVID as well. Pascal Siakam may not be having good games at times. He had a great game today, but he might not have good games at times. But he may find a way to hit some big-time shots. It wasn't against the Golden State Warriors in Golden State before COVID, where the Raptors were down or they were, they needed some big shots late, and Pascal hit 2 big-time shots late in that game. He had a couple big shots today. He's hit quite a few. So the ability to say he's not clutch, I wouldn't say that. It's just sometimes he gets a little, I wouldn't even say cocky, maybe too confident that he can get through anybody. And sometimes you just can't. Today, though, Pascal was great. We'll get into the specifics in a bit here. But like I said, I already talked about their shooting percentages and whatnot. Raptors shot 48% from the field, 38% from on the arc. They knocked down 15 of 39 from three. They were pretty good there, shooting the ball pretty well today, much better than we saw against the Celtics. 76% from the line, 25 for 33. We got out-rebounded by 2, and the offensive glass was -5, 10-5 in favor of Memphis. And the assist, ball was humming. 25 dimes for the Raptors today. Good to see that going. 17 steals for the Raptors. That's what happens when you have 20-plus turnovers for both teams. They had 14. 7 blocks to their 3, including Serge Ibaka late in this game, blocking a shot, getting called for the foul, and he's arguing like, are you nuts? He gets teed up. They go to review. They call it back. They're like, oh, we screwed that one up, but you still got teed up. And I'm thinking to myself, so hold on a second. Serge Ibaka still gets a technical foul for basically proving to the official that he was wrong, and the video replay suggested so. That's just funny to me. I think that's a ridiculous call. I think they should have taken away the tech because, okay, man, he had a point. He was right. So, yeah, okay, man, he had a reason to be angry. But no, the referees got to have their way and got to make sure they have some sort of hold on the game. But I thought that was a really funny thing that happened in this game, and it could have cost the Raptors there late, as they allowed the Memphis Grizzlies back into the game. Now, like we talked about, 25 turnovers to 22, that's way too many. Way too many. Points in the paint, Raptors were minus 10. We don't usually see that too often. 42-32. Second chance points, obviously they have more on offensive board, so you're going to see that 16-7 in the fast break. They actually won the fast break 12-7, so it's a really weird game for the Raptors in today's game. Now let's get to some positives. All right, let's start with OG Anunoby. 6 points, 5 boards, shot 2 of 8, was 2 of 5 from 3 steals and a block for the young OG, and a plus 10 while he was on the floor in 28 minutes of work. Again, the shot for OG is inconsistent here and there, but if he can knock down threes, hey, that's fine by me. And he was 2 of 5 from 3 today. He was a plus player on the floor. He gave you 3 steals and a block. I'll take that. The 2 of 8, yeah, it's not great, but we'll take it. Pascal Siakam, 26 points. Here we go. 1 rebound, 3 dimes on 9 of 16 shooting. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 4 of 9 from 3. It did help that he knocked down those 2 big ones late. Had a steal, had a block, was a plus 7 on the floor. Pascal Siakam, look, he only took the 16 shots. He didn't force up 20. He didn't go crazy, but he did a really efficient job. You know, his shots were, he took some really nice quality shots today. And for Pascal, when he's not forcing things, reminds me a little bit of Norman Powell. Sometimes they get a little too aggressive and they force the shot. You know, but tonight he let the offense come to him. He was really good. 26 points on 16 shots. I thought he was great. I thought Pascal looked really good today. And if we can see this more consistently moving forward and heading into the playoffs like this, we'll be golden. How many turnovers did Pascal have today? 1. That's what you want to see from Pascal. All right? Marc Gasol, he had 10 points in the game against his former team. 6 boards and assists, 3 of 4 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, including the bank shot 3 from Marc Gasol. But it looks like just another day in the office for the big fella. Had a steal, had a block in the game today, plus 14 while he's on the floor. People can still yap about how he's not a number 1 center. But sound like I'm talking hockey there. I don't care that he only gave me 10 points. The defense, the ball movement, and when he's on the floor, he makes an impact. And he did. He did today. He did a really good job. I was really impressed with Gasol yet again today. 15, 7, and 8 for Kyle Lowry. 15 points, 7 boards, 7 assists. He only shot 4 of 12. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 of 9 from 3. He had 4 steals in the game, but Kyle Lowry had 9 turnovers in the game today. Not very pretty. Plus 6 while he was on the floor. Not a very pretty game for Kyle Lowry. 9 turnovers is not what you want to see from your number 1 guy, from your point guard. Because if he's the guy turning the ball over, that's not what you want to see. That means those passes are in tight and they're not good passes. But you were never going to see that from Kyle Lowry. How many times are you going to see Kyle Lowry? You don't see him turn the ball over very much. You know? And 9 turnovers in this game, that's way too many. You're not going to see that too often for Kyle. Fred VanVleet, 14 points, 3 boards, 5 dimes, shot 4 of 7, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from 3, 4 steals in the game, 2 blocks for Freddie. Are you kidding me? 4 steals and 2 blocks for Fred VanVleet. Where are we? Freddie and Lowry combined for 8 steals. You know, but they also combined for 12 turnovers. Freddie had 3 of his own in this game as a plus 8 in the floor. Pretty damn good game for Fred VanVleet. I'll take that any day of the week. Norman Powell, oh, it was nice to see Storm and Norman get back into the groove of things. 16 points for Powell, 2 boards, 4 assists, 4 of 8 shooting, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from 3. He turned the ball over 3 times, but he's a plus 4 on the floor. He played 30 minutes. Norman Powell was great. I thought he was really good in this one. shooting the ball extremely well, taking the ball to the basket, doing his thing in tight, and getting to the free throw line, 7-7 from the line, be up there aggressive. But obviously, the thing I don't like is when people look for fouls. When you start doing that, they're not going to call them, and then you're going to miss your shots. You go up there tough, look to make a shot, and if you get the call, great. If you don't, you can make your shot because you're focused on making the shot. Powell was great today, 16 points. Serge Ibaka, I thought was a lot better than he was against Boston. 12 points, 12 boards, 3 assists, 5 of 9 shooting, was 2 of 3 from 3, had 3 steals, 2 blocks in the game. He was a -5 on the floor, but he did a job. He did some work, did Serge Ibaka today. And that's what you want to see. After a tough game for Serge, he bounces back with a double-double and gives you a great performance. I love what we saw there from him. Matt Thomas, 6 points and a rebound in 10 minutes of work. 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Had a steal in the game, was a +4 on the floor. Matty Ice doing a job. Terrence Davis still hasn't really made an impact in any of these bubble games as of yet. 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 of 3 shooting. Missed both threes he took, was a +1. And the other 2 guys really didn't get any time. Boucher and Jefferson combined for 1 point and 2 rebounds in 11 minutes. So not really anything going there for those guys. But hey, a win is a win. You clinch the 2nd seed, you'll take it. You'll take it and you'll move on with it, right? Next game for the Raptors, like we talked about, is tomorrow night. It is a big game because it's a test. The Raptors are playing the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 6:30 tip-off there. And the Milwaukee Bucks so far in the bubble have been struggling mightily. They have really not played well at all. Let's go through these games they've played so far in the bubble. They, July 31st, they played against Boston. They beat Boston. They lost to Houston 120-116. They lost to Brooklyn 119-116. They beat Miami, but then they lost again to the Mavericks 136-132 in overtime. And they're now 3-7 in their last 10. They are struggling mightily. And for the Raptors, you look to face a team here that this is the team that everyone's saying is going to the NBA Finals and winning it all. I understand it's a bubble game. It's really just an exhibition game against Milwaukee, but it's a test. It's a measuring stick game. Can you match up against the Milwaukee Bucks? I don't know how they look injuries-wise. They don't have a single injury, so there's no excuses there. They've already locked up the number 1 seed in the East. We've already locked up the number 2 seed, so there's no joggling for positioning, even though it doesn't mean anything. It's going to be a test for this team. If you turn the ball over 26 times against the Milwaukee Bucks, they will kill you just about every single time, and you will lose. Let's see what happens tomorrow night. 6:30 tip-off there down in the bubble. It's going to be a lot of fun watching that game, though, and seeing how this team progresses and improves. And I'm hoping they put a sound game together there tomorrow against the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You enjoyed the video and enjoyed the W there today against the Memphis Grizzlies. Smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Who'd you like? Who'd you not like from the game today? What'd you like? What'd you not like from this game? Let me know, guys, in the comments below. Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down below, so if you're interested in following up the Instagram page, the TO Sports Talk Instagram page, the link is down in the description below. All right, and I will talk to you guys, Blue Jays edition. No, I almost teased the Leafs. Blue Jays edition on Tuesday, as we'll be taking on the Miami Marlins in Buffalo. Hernandez on the mound for the Miami Marlins and Hyun-Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. I think it's a 7 or 7:30 first pitch. 6:37 first pitch. Really weird time. 6:37 first pitch there against the Miami Marlins in Game 1 of the mini 2-game set there. And as for our Toronto Maple Leafs, they take on the Columbus Blue Jackets in Game 5 of the qualifying round tonight. 8 p.m. puck drop at Scotiabank Arena. Leafs looking to punch their ticket to round 1 of the NHL playoffs in just under 3 hours from now, or just under 2 hours from now. See, my math is terrible. I'm telling you guys, I'm a freak when it comes to math. Oh well, very soon, puck drop, Leafs, Blue Jackets. And as for the Raptors, as we talked about, their next contest is tomorrow night, 6:30. I was about to say 6:37, but that's the Blue Jays. 6:30 tip-off there down in the bubble. Raptors, Bucks, a possible Eastern Conference Finals matchup preview. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you guys then.